Okay, it is saying that we're live. I need to adjust this. This is like off center. There we go. Okay, it says we're live. I don't know how accurate that is. Let me check my phone. Are we live? It says we're live. Alright. So, today I'm going to, similar to how I tier ranked every Sonic character, I'm going to be tier ranking every horror franchise. Now, here's the thing. I like horror, but I'm not, like, as into horror as I probably should be as somebody who claims to like horror, so I have not seen a lot of these things. Um, but thankfully there's a category for that. I added another category for things specifically on my watch list, like I've heard of them and I'm curious about them. But yeah, we'll just get right in. The Exorcist, I don't think I've watched. The Thing, I haven't watched. Silent Night, Deadly Night, I haven't watched. Resident Evil, I played like 5 minutes of one of the games. The Fly, haven't watched. Candyman, Candyman, I remember liking it. I remember enough to not put it here, but it's been a while. Um, I'm worried I'm gonna get crucified if I put it in B tier. I'm feeling A or B tier. I think B tier. Okay, what is this? Camp Blood? No fucking clue what that is. The Howling. I don't know it. The Human Centipede. I know what it is, but I haven't seen it. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is on my watch list. Boogeyman. Nope. Friday the 13th. Haven't seen it. I know. I know. This is gonna be a much quicker one than the Sonic one because I just don't know most of these. Lake Placid, don't know. Open Water, don't know. Scanners, don't know. The Evil Dead is on my watch list. Specifically, I'm pretty sure there's a musical. Terror Tunes is on my watch list. Scary Movie, no. Wishmaster, no fucking clue what that is. Lost Boys, solid A tier. Ginger Snaps, on my watch list. Feast, no clue. I Spit on Your Grave, no clue. Phantasm, no clue. Nightmare on Elm Street, that's going in S tier, baby. But, like, it's hard with the whole franchise because I only actually like three of the movies. But, like, if you were to ask me what my favorite horror franchise is, I would say A Nightmare on Elm Street, you know? Alien, haven't seen it. Beware the Blob, no. The Omen, haven't seen it. Critters, no fucking clue. Hitcher, no clue. Cloverfield, I think I did watch a Cloverfield movie and I thought it was pretty mid. Um, but I don't remember it enough to confidently put it anywhere. Children of the Corn, no. Creepshow, I've seen one of the Creepshow movies. It had some like rapey bits in it. But I did like it. I did like it more than I liked Candyman. I will say, maybe that's controversial, but I'm gonna put it there. I Know What You Did Last Summer. E tier. Fucking terrible franchise. You know what gets me about I Know What You Did Last Summer is it's such a good concept. But I've seen the first movie and then I tried watching some of the terrible show they made of it. It's not like F tier bad, it's just disappointing. Like there are some good moments in it, but it's mostly just disappointing because you have a cool concept and then you fucked it up. Brotherhood, no clue. ABCs of Death. That sounds really funny, but no clue. Hostel, no. Blade, no. Shake, Rattle, Roll, no. Night of the Demons, no. The Amityville Horror, no. Cabin Fever, no. Evil Bong is on my watch list because it's called Evil Bong. Anaconda, no. Final Destination, no. Fright Night, no. See what I meant? I haven't seen most of these. No. I have seen some Halloween. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. I liked the first movie, and I saw like a couple sequels. I think Michael Myers is cool. I'm going to hesitantly put that in C tier. Don't crucify me. I know. Tremors, no. Hellraiser, no. The Hills Have Eyes, on my watch list. Child's Play. It's been a while since I've seen Child's Play. I do remember liking it a lot, and I like clips I've seen from some of the other stuff. I'm gonna put it there in B tier. Okay. Insidious, no. Jaws. Jaws is one of the few horror movies to ever actually scare me. I don't know why. Like, I don't generally get scared by horror movies, but for some fucking reasons, Jaws fucked me up. I only watched the first movie. I'll put it in A tier for being effective, but not above Lost Boys because I love Lost Boys. Jeepers Creepers. I saw a movie. It pissed me off, but not as bad as I know what you did last summer. Joyride, no clue. G1 is on my watch list. I've heard it's really good. Wrong Turn, no clue. Reanimator, on my watch list. I've heard it's gay as fuck. Creature from the Black Lagoon, no. The Ring is real good. Honestly, I think I might move Lost Boys up there. I really like Lost Boys. The Ring, better than Jaws. It's not a movie I revisit a whole lot, so I'm gonna put it in top of A tier, but The Ring is great. Return of the Living Dead, nope. Cold Prey, no. Basket Case. The Ginger Dead Man, I gotta watch that. Carrie, no. Pumpkinhead, no. Ouija franchise, no. Mega Shark, no. Bunny Man. I've heard of Bunny Man, I think. Killjoy is on my watch list because I've seen a clip from it and it was really funny. Maniac Cop, no. Prom Night, no. Night of the Living Dead, I watched one of them and it was effective. I feel weird putting it in don't know. It was one of the first horror movies, maybe the first horror movies I ever watched was the Night of the Living Dead movie. It was really effective, and I remember liking it. I'll put it in C tier. Because I dislike these two, and I remember liking this. Okay. One Missed Call, no. Paranormal Activity. Oh, I put that in the wrong thing, my bad. Slumber Party Massacre, no. Poltergeist. I did watch a Poltergeist movie, I think. And I remember not being crazy about it. I'm gonna put it there. That feels right. Because it's like mid. I liked Jeepers Creepers slightly more. Cube, no. Subspecies, no. The Purge, I know what it is and I've seen a lot of adaptations of it. Haven't actually watched the movie. Maybe I should put it on my watch list. Psycho, no. Puppet Master, no. Wreck, no. Saw, no. Scream, okay, this. I really like the show, which I know is a weird angle to come at this from. I watched the first movie, I remember liking it a lot. I have some of the other movies on DVD, haven't watched them. So when I rank Scream, I'm mostly thinking about the show they made for MTV, and I'm gonna put it right there. I don't know if that's controversial. I really liked the MTV show, so I'm gonna put it there. Sharknado is fucking goated. I like Sharknado. It's like trash, so I feel I can't really put it up there. I'll put it top of B tier. That's where it belongs. Silence of the Lambs. I found boring as shit. It was better than these, but I did not like it. I don't even think I finished it. I found it so fucking boring. So we're gonna put it in D tier, but like top of D tier because these are, I don't like these. Because I also don't like, but I respect it, you know? Sleepaway Camp is on my watch list. Texas Chainsaw Massacre on my watch list. Blair Witch Project on my watch list. Predator, no. Woman in Black, I don't know what that is. Troll, no. Urban Legend, no. Underworld, no. Hatchet, no. It, I'm assuming this is the remakes. I wasn't a huge fan of the Tim Curry one. It Chapter 1 I really liked. That would be easy S tier. It Chapter 2 would be like C or B tier. So I think we're going to even out and put it right there. That feels right. I can't confidently put it above Ring because I did not like the second chapter of it, but I have rewatched the first chapter a few times, whereas I only watched Jaws the one time. So there's that. Leprechaun, no. VHS, no. What is happening? Okay, Conjuring, no. I think I watched The Nun, which is an offset of The Conjuring, but I don't know if that counts, so I'm not gonna put that. Zombieland is on my list. I don't know what that is. Silent Hill, no. Gremlins, I have seen Gremlins. I really liked it. I remember hearing about Gremlins too and finding it funny. I'll put it here in B tier. People are gonna be pissed that I put Sharknado and Creepshow above Candyman. I just realized that. Listen, it's just my opinions, okay? Okay? We're chill. Okay. House on Haunted Hill. No. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. No. Jack Frost. No. Jurassic Park, I have seen. I wouldn't call it a horror franchise. I did watch a couple of the movies and some of the Jurassic World movies. I feel weird putting it here because it's not horror. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna make At a Row Below, and it's just gonna be horror. It's just gonna be not we're just gonna call it Jurassic Park because why is Jurassic Park here? It's not a horror movie. I like it, it just doesn't fit. Piranha, no clue. Thanksgiving, I have to watch because my friend Dominic fucking hates the third movie, and I gotta know, you know? My Bloody Valentine, don't know. The Descent, don't know. Sharktopus sounds like something I have to watch right now. The Mummy, I feel like I've seen The Mummy, but I remember nothing about it, so I'm gonna put it there. Happy Death Day, I actually really liked Happy Death Day, easily one of the best of these. I didn't love the sequel as much, so I don't know about S tier. I'm gonna put it top of A tier because I would rewatch Happy Death Day before I watch The Ring if given the choice between the two. That's probably really controversial to say. It's just how I feel. Quarantines, no. Oh, why did I put that there? No. Sinister, no. The Strangers interests me. I'm gonna put it here because I haven't seen it, but it does interest me. No. Is Ghostbusters horror? I wouldn't call Ghostbusters horror. I like it, but it's not horror. They're just gonna put not horror. Alien versus Predator. Haven't seen. A Haunted House. I don't think I've seen. That's such a generic name. Raz? No clue. 47 Meters Down made me really upset. I'm going to, and it's nothing against the movie. I'm going to put it in F tier because I watched it and it made me very upset. So I'm just gonna put it there based on experience. Unfriended looks fucking hilarious and I have to watch it. Frankenstein, have not seen. Goosebumps. I feel weird putting this with other horror movies, but I fucking love Goosebumps, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it. Listen, hear me out. I have not read the books. I have one book that I read like a couple chapters of and it was real bad. Goosebumps is real bad. But something you gotta know about me is I love trash. I'm a 2007 person, but I grew up on the 90s show because it was on Netflix, and I loved that shit, and I would rewatch that shit over and over again. I like the musical. They made a musical of Phantom of the Auditorium. It's not very good, but I like it. I liked the first season of the Disney Plus show. Like, I have to put it in S tier because this is the one so far I have the most connection with, because it's fucking Goosebumps, bro. The Dentist, don't know. The Shining, I remember liking. I remember details of it. I'm going to put it. Isn't it like problematic now? Whatever. Um, I would rewatch The Shining over Jaws, I think, but I wouldn't rewatch it over it, so I'm gonna put it right there. 28 Days Later, not watched. Dracula, have not watched. House of Dark Shadows, no. Birdemic, I've heard is bad, so I have to watch it. Bikini Bloodbath, no clue. House of a Thousand Corpses, I am curious about. Wolf Creek, no. The Boy. These lower tiers are looking real good. Listen, I liked the first movie, is the thing, but the second movie pissed me off. Like, first movie I would put in B or C tier, second movie I would put in, like, E tier. Um, I think we're gonna even it out. I would rewatch the first Boy movie before I would watch either of these, I think. Yeah. But the second one is bad. I think I'm gonna leave it there. The Boy, I have a complicated relationship. I've only seen one of the Creep movies. I really liked it. Genuinely, like top tier. It was really good. Definitely my favorite like found footage movie I've seen. I'm gonna put bottom of S tier because I have more connection with these. But also, whenever the topic of lost footage, found footage, uh, horror movies comes up, this is always the one I think of. So I'm going to put it top of S tier. Or not top of S tier, bottom of S tier. That feels generous because I haven't watched the second one. Top of A tier. We'll even it out, put it top of A tier. I don't know what the fuck this says. No, I haven't seen it. Grizzly, no. The Babysitter, no. Hollow Man, no. See No Evil, no. Grave Encounters, no. Dead Snow, no. No, 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 no. I'm such a bad horror fan. Oh my god, no, no, no. Necromantic, I have to watch because the concept is amusing to me. No, no. God. The Toxic Avenger, no. Waxwork. I don't think I've seen any of this shit at the bottom, and I'm getting so confused now with all of this because there's too much shit on my screen and it's getting off balance. No, no, no. The Invisible Man? Is it talking about the newer movie or like an older movie? The title looks older, but when you say Invisible Man horror movie, I think of the newer one that came out, and I really did not like that one. I wouldn't put it, it didn't upset me in the way this movie did, but I'm going to put it bottom of E tier. Specifically talking about that one. Okay, that's it. See how quickly this was compared, hold on. How long? 16 minutes compared to the Sonic one where it was like 2 hours. Because I just haven't seen most of these. But let's recap. So, S tier. Goosebumps. Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Lost Boys. A tier. Creep, Happy Death Day, The Ring, It, The Shining, Jaws. B tier. Sharknado, Creepshow, Candyman, Gremlins, Child's Play. That's B tier. C tier. Good Boy, Halloween, Night of the Living Dead. D tier. Silence of the Lambs, Jeepers Creepers, Poltergeist. E tier. I Know What You Did Last Summer, The Invisible Man, specifically the newer one because I haven't seen whatever this logo is for. And F tier. Nothing against the movie, it just upset the hell out of me. 47 meters down. We sure did it. Oh, and of course, Jurassic Park and Ghostbusters are just not horror. And I don't know any of these, but these are all on my list. On my watch list, Attack of the Killer Tomato. Somebody hold me to this. You know what? Series idea. I watch each one and then I review them. Hold myself to it. I'm gonna have to write these down after. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, The Evil Dead, Terror Toons, Ginger Snaps, Evil Bong, The Hills Have Eyes, G1, Reanimator, The Ginger Dead Man, Killjoy, The Purge, Sleepaway Camp, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Blair Witch Project, Zombieland, Thanksgiving, Sharktopus, The Strangers, Unfriended, Birdemic, House of a Thousand Corpses, and Necromantic. These are the ones I want to watch. I don't know if I'll watch like every movie in them, but I'll at least watch like the first one for all of these. But yeah, horror tier list. I'm not a very good horror fan, but I did make a musical based on Nightmare on Elm Street 3. That's true. You can find it like on my channel and on streaming services. It's called Dream Warriors, a fan musical. That is all. Have a lovely day.